Recently, I volunteered for a committee for the Southern Nevada Bicycle Coalition because I wanted to help out in some way. The Southern Nevada Bicycle Coalition is about to launch a Ride Safe campaign, which is a part of a multi-layered education campaign to help reach zero collisions between motorists and cyclists, specifically in Southern Nevada. I hope my platform can help spread this message beyond our local streets. The reason for the launch of this Ride Safe campaign now is because in 2020, more people turned to bicycles to help cope with their lockdown woes. Just in Southern Nevada, the cycling community grew exponentially. Local retailers reported selling a year's worth of inventory in just 3 months. So what's the point of this new Ride Safe campaign? Well, it's to educate the new cyclists that are on the road. With the surge in biking in our community, the Bike Coalition would like to remind everyone out on a bike that there are things they can do to help keep themselves safe. So if you are new to cycling or you know someone who is getting into cycling, perhaps this video is something you would like to share with your friends so we can do our part as cyclists and help keep each other safe and respectfully share the road with motorists. There are 5 key messages in the Ride Safe campaign that if we all learn and implement, we can all ride more confidently knowing that we are doing what we can to be safe. Protect your head. I don't understand why we're not teaching this to our children starting from a young age. Know what's important, and that's your noggin. Be visible. There are different ways to make yourself visible. One of the best ways is to wear a bright yellow cycling kit, but if you're one of those who can't pull off the color yellow, there are plenty of other bright colors to choose from. But the best thing everyone could do is equip their bike with lights. White on the front and red on the back. By law in most states, cyclists get to share the road with motorists on most roads with the exception of some highways and freeways. And just because you can ride on roads like this doesn't mean that you should. Technically you're allowed and the cars are supposed to share the road with you, but that's your gamble to assume that all the drivers are paying attention and that they're going to abide by the share the road laws, assuming they even know them. When possible, choose alternate routes with less traffic and bike lanes. Be predictable. Know the laws and the rules of the road and ride with the flow of traffic and abide those laws. Yield the right of way and use your hand gestures to signal your turns. And if you aren't sure about the rules of the road, you can watch my video on the subject here. Ride defensively. Assume the drivers out there do not see you. Some are just not paying attention to the road. It's an unfortunate truth, but if everybody was a responsible driver like they should be to obtain and keep their licenses, then we wouldn't have had over 42,000 deaths due to motorists last year. Just remember, as a cyclist, you may have the right of way, but those with the biggest lug nuts will always win. So be safe out there. Do your part to be respectful of everyone on the road. And remember, mistakes will always be made by others, so do your best to always be paying attention so you can avoid those people. Share the road and please share this message. Let's make sure everyone does their part to obey the laws and keep our roads safe and free from tragedies. If you would like to be involved in any way, I will link the Southern Nevada Bicycle Coalition website and social media pages in my description. Please help spread this message out. Let's get the road safe for everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.